Now I'm at the stage of doing the Kanbans. The instructions didn't go into detail much about doing this, so what I did first is I clamped it all up and put them all in place to get an idea how they go. It's luckily because I found out that the front ones are longer than the back ones, and I had long ones one side and the shorter ones on the other side, and so it didn't fit right. So now I've got that sorted. The way I'm going to approach this is, so I've actually soldered the struts back to the first Cabane, and what I'll do then, I'll take that off, I'll glue that, and put the super strength glue, 24 hours, give me some set, and then I'll actually take this off and glue these back ones. These ones are sort of free-forming, so and I'll just make sure that they're at the right thing. Once that's done, I'll flip it over on the workbench, and then I'll actually solder the points where they actually join the wing. So I've actually glued the Cabane in place. So I've actually set the lengths. So remember to measure that on the wing to actually get the size. They say in instructions that when you're fitting it to the wing, you actually bend the wires to make it fit. So, but getting it right now, there's no need to actually bend the wires. So I'll just let that sit for a day. Then tomorrow I'll fit the Cabane to the wing. In the previous video, I called this Cabane Cabane, which is an IT term. I'm just getting them mixed up. So it's Cabane. Anyway, so after it was glued, it's glued in quite tightly. So you turn it over, get level, and then you solder these to the legs. Once you've done that, take it over to the wing. And you place it on the wing. One thing I found with the legs, they were way out here. So what I had to do is actually, they were separated nicely, perfect, but they were too far up, the legs were too far apart. So what I had to do is just grab both and actually put the equal pressure on it and push them across until they got into a right position. Because when you actually build the wing, you put a marking where the actual plywood bits are, and you try to line to that. So got it pretty close. One thing I did for the holes, getting too far ahead. So basically, what you do is you line it up, then you use a centering. In this case, I'll just put a pin up right in the middle, back here, and then I'll use this corner here. Look at this, and drew the string. I'm just going to put it away. So I drew the string to that corner, and then I went to the opposite corner to get the same length. So once that was done, then I marked the positions of the holes where I was to drill the screw the holes to attach to Cabane. So I drilled the holes, and one thing I did is around the holes I actually put cell glue to make them a bit more tougher, because that's where the plates are going to go. So around there, that's why they have that mark there. That's all sag glue. It makes the balsa a bit harder. Okay, so once that was done, back. So the holes. So say I've drilled the holes. You've got to remember too that this side of the wing wasn't covered. That was open. So the holes are drilled. Then you got these ones. These are ones for the struts. I guess in for demo. So the ones for the struts. A bit smaller. Okay, so you actually put a bit of araldite, 24-hour glue around the shaft. Then remember this is hollow. Then you press it against the hole. And what I did is had a plate. Let's see, here it is. So I had a plate. So I actually got the screw, which is a bit bigger than this one. Put it through there. Put the plate on the hole. Put the screw. Attach it to the nut. And then this had a washer as well. And then drew it up, pulled it up into the hole. That was it. So I'll let them set. The reason for you have to put the araldite in is because you can't actually get to them once you do the ply. So once the actual bolts and the nuts are in, blind nuts I think they're called. Once they are in, yeah, I'll cover this side. And that's pretty well it for that wing. So I've sanded it back, it's looking good. Now I'll mount it on the plane, have a look at it on the plane. Here is the top wing mounted on the Cabane. As a final test, what I did is I levelled the body. I've got a post leveller. So that's pretty well level on the body. And when I put it on the wing, halfway, that was pretty level too. I was pretty happy about that. There you go. So the next job is I have to actually fit the lower wing and do the struts between. I'll go from here to the lower wing, get them organised. Well, this worked out pretty well. It's going to look awesome.